Pod launch initiated.
Let them come.
9 years after the original release of Helldivers, the isometric top-down thumb twin-stick shooter, comes the sequel, which is more of a third-person action game, and I have to say it is phenomenally fun and an incredible game. Developed by Arrowhead Studios and published by Sony, this is a fantastic multiplayer cooperative PvE game. It just has an amazing feel to it. You basically customize your Helldiver. Obviously, you have to unlock stuff as you progress. You have to basically earn these medals and tokens by completing missions. The more harder difficulty you do yields greater rewards and etc. There's battle passes, a quite extensive free one and a smaller premium one if you want to go for that, but you can unlock plenty for free. There are multiple different guns that you can unlock and use, like assault rifles, shotguns, snipers, SMGs, marksman rifles. You can drop down heavy weapons like Gatling guns and grenade launchers, rocket launchers, etc. You can also drop down turrets, automated turrets, and you can also drop they're called orbital strikes and plane strafe runs and all manner of really awesome stuff as well when you're down there. But you essentially pick your mission, pick where you're going to drop, or the squad leader picks where you're going to drop. You drop in and you fight either the automatons, which are basically Terminators, or you fight the bugs, which are Terminids, but essentially arachnids. This is kind of a fanfare to Starship Troopers in a way. It's also very tongue-in-cheek and hilarious, spreading freedom and democracy and etc. So there's quite a lot of good stuff there. The cape physics are top-notch. I'm loving the cape physics. I have been playing this game all weekend. However, before I go into more of the stuff I really like about the game, I will have to say that because it's so popular, there may be times where you can't play the game. It might come up with, you just fire up the game on Steam, it'll just come up with a black screen, and if you're lucky it'll get in, and then it'll say servers at capacity, try again later. So there may be times where you can't play, which does suck. I tried to play it again last night, about 10 o'clock at night here in the UK, and I just couldn't get on, which was a shame. However, the footage I captured was from this morning, so I managed to get on. Now, they did release a patch which has sort of messed up quick play, so there's not actually... I'm trying to find people and I'm sending out SOS beacons and I can't get no one, basically. I can't join anyone and nobody can join me. Friends can, but that's about it really. I hope they sort this out soon, so I dropped my difficulty down to medium, because you've got easy, medium, hard, and then it's challenging, hard, and then beyond hard it goes into insane difficulties. Of course, the more insane difficulty you do, the better rewards you get. However, even on medium and easy, this game can be straight savage. If the bugs get near you, or you're out in the open and getting shot by lasers, you will die, and you will die quick, and you only have X amount of respawns, especially on the harder difficulties, so you kind of want to not waste those if you can. Now, within the levels themselves, there's a lot of awesome stuff that you can find. You can find little hidden caches that you got open with grenades. You can find optional, like bug hives, for example, so you can take them out to get yourself some more rewards. There's actual official side missions that you can do. Obviously, the harder the difficulty, the more that there are there. And of course, you have your main missions, which do vary, and they are quite varied, to be fair. It's not just like two that rotate. There's loads that you can choose from, really. I'm not going to spoil too much or give too much away on the different planets. I'm just going to show a couple of them here. But there's quite a lot of different biomes that you can go on. You can select your planet, you can select your mission, your location. It's really cool because your ship actually moves to that location or hyper jumps to the planets, and because the game is always online and active, the enemy are always trying to push, so there are always people on these planets fighting, and you can check them out and decide where you want to go. In terms of movement and gameplay, the movement is great. The fact that you can dive is hilarious, because if you dive off of something too high, you'll fold over on yourself, which is great to look at. There's the weapons feel great. You can go into first person, looking down the sights, which is pretty cool, so you can sort that out. You can obviously crouch. You can go a bit stealthy if you so choose, but if the enemies see you, they will come at you, and they will come at you hard, so you just got to be careful. There's a lot of great things about this game. There are a couple of there's only one game-breaking bug I came across, which was it kind of basically stopped us from completing the main objective, and we did loads of stuff before doing that, so we lost all progression. There have been some disconnects and some crashes, which is unfortunate, but apart from that, as a game, this game is really good, and it's priced at 35 quid here in the UK. I got it cheaper than that on CD Keys, so I advise you check that out to see if you can get it cheaper. But even at 35 quid, I'd say it's definitely worth it. I wait another couple of weeks because the game's not gonna fail or anything. It's got like pretty much always 250,000 people playing it at a time on Steam alone. It does have crossplay, so you can play with people from PlayStation, but it has crept up into the over 300,000 people concurrently playing mark. So I don't think this game is going anywhere anytime soon, which is great, because I hope they keep updating it and adding to it and just building it. This is the foundation. This is a phenomenal foundation for what could be one of, if not the best live service game we've ever had. So they just got to keep at it and commit and do it. But let me know in the comments down below if you have played Helldivers 2 or thinking of checking it out. It is a lot of fun. Even solo, it's a lot of fun, but it's even more fun with friends, especially if you all go in with different sort of, like, you have someone who chooses all the like artillery stratagems, somebody who chooses all the Gatling gun stratagems, somebody who can drop down all of the weapons and supplies. You know, if you play roles, that's pretty cool. But as always, thank you very much for watching.
Last reload!
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.